Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to also share, like, and comment.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, to give the people of Chiyengi this wonderful opportunity. And I just want to say I would like to add a voice on this very important motion. Mr. Speaker, when we look at Article 8 of our Constitution, it talks about morality and ethics, patriotism and national unity, democracy and constitutionalism, human dignity, equity, social justice, equality, and non-discrimination. That's where I want to talk about. I want to talk about non-discrimination. Mr. Speaker, we have a place in this great country called Chiyengi District, and it has a constituency called Chiyengi. This place is a place which I feel is outside this country. I say so. I've seen the president visiting certain areas, even some top officials of this country, including National Assembly, but they've never bothered to come to Chiyengi. Why? They feel those who are in Chiyengi are not part of Zambia. And they'll give an excuse of the bad state of the road.
Honorable member.
They will give an excuse of saying this because of the bad state of the road. When people live there, they drive on the same road.
May you take your seat, honorable member? You're a leader, you don't become insightful. You know what you say goes a long way. So as you debate, ensure that you lead by example. Certain statements may seem to be light, but they go a long way. You should know that you've got a lot of influence to the people that elected you.
I do.
Yes. So,
thank you.
So ensure that...
Even to the Zambians, Mr. Speaker, I do. Mr. Speaker, we're talking about discrimination. We've not received fertilizer. We had plenty and abundance of water. Rains. Look at our maize. When did we receive the fertilizer? Our people there are going to die of hunger, and yet we're being told we are lazy. We cannot cultivate. How do you cultivate when you're not given farm inputs in time? That's discrimination, Mr. Speaker. Others received their farm inputs much earlier than August. So, Mr. Speaker, the people of Chiyengi understand the pain and discrimination that they experience. If you look at the state of the road in Chiyengi, from Kashkishi up to Chiyengi, only somebody with no brains would think a national road can be constructed using CDF. But one thing is that the road from Kashkishi up to Chiyengi Boma is a disaster. A woman died in an ambulance, which a normal human being would not even say use CDF. Because you think of the people dying in an ambulance because the ambulance is stuck. We've been crying over this road. Not even ZNS can fix that road. We need the government to move in quickly because that's an emergency. That's an emergency, Mr. Speaker. The people of Chiyengi want to be part and parcel of those who are enjoying the cake that we've heard that everyone is sharing. The national cake, Mr. Speaker. We're talking about discrimination. When it comes to the youth Indaba, Mr. Speaker, check on Facebook. Only the children of UPND officials came and who are even 30 years old, leaving out the youths who are supposed to come. That's discrimination. The youth Indaba is for every youth in this country, not for
Honorable
politicians.
member, may you take your seat? May you take your seat?
It's a fact.
May you take your seat?
The photos are here.
You should ensure that whatever you submit is factual. Youths from Rwangeni came and they are not UPND officials. So you can't generalize. You say things that you can back with documented evidence that you can lay on the table. So whatever you submit, you have to be factual, not just making assertions. You may continue.
Much obliged, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm talking about Chiyengi constituency. We are discriminated. We've been promised water. There's no water there. Only somebody who has got something wrong in the head will say CDF. We need water and sanitation, Mr. Speaker. Come to Chiyengi and see people dying because they drink salty water. So they cannot even tell what is killing them because of the water that we're drinking in Chiyengi. That's discrimination.
And now, Honorable Member, let me guide you. May you take your seat?
Thank you.
If water is what they need in Chiyengi the most, and you've got CDF, why don't you drill like we do? So use this CDF to ensure that you attend to people's needs. You may proceed.
Mr. Speaker, even if you drill boreholes, I'm talking of salt. Chiyengi is a salt belt. Even if you drill the boreholes, people are drinking poison. I'm talking about good, clean water, which is a human right. We're talking about human dignity, Mr. Speaker. That's what the article says, Article 8, human dignity or human value. So even if we have those boreholes, people are drinking poison. I'm talking about clean water, which every person can drink, that every person, even in this house, can drink, not what they are drinking. You hear people who are cockeye there, they'll say CDF. We drill, but when you drill, that water is salt water, Mr. Speaker. We need clean water, tap water, which has been purified. That's what I'm talking about. And that's a human right, which the people of Chiyengi have been denied. Mr. Speaker, what I want to say is that when we are talking about Indaba, let the minister check who came for the Indaba. We had youths. Before, what we used to do, we used to use headmasters in schools to give us pupils from schools. Now you get somebody who's waiting to get employed and you say you are a youth because you are UPND. No, that must stop, Mr. Speaker. This happened in Chiyengi. Check who came here and their children. I know the leaders. So that must stop. Every youth in this country deserves to attend the youth Indaba. We don't want those who come here and just clap for the president because they come from a particular political party. They will not be able to let the president what the challenges the youths of Chiyengi are facing. So we need the people of Chiyengi to partake of this national cake. Whatever it is, it's being distributed equally. Yes, somebody will talk about CD. It's distributed equally. But I'm talking about the basic human right. We need water. And that is uncompromised. We need clean water just like any other constituents. Our neighbor in Kaputa, they have clean water. But us, we don't have. In Chelenge, they have clean water. But Chiyengi is in the middle. But we don't have. And this is what we are talking about, Mr. Speaker. There should be that equity. And then, let me just wind up, Mr. Speaker. The president talked about equity. If I look at the cabinet of UPND, there are only 3 women there. We need women. We need women in the cabinet. More ministers there, female ministers. We have a lot of them who can do the job. So I would like to remind the president that we need to see the women in strategic positions like ministers. Some ministers, like the Minister of Youth and Sport, should be removed. And then they should put somebody who can interact with the youths freely, because the youths are the future. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, J Cool, and turn on the notification bell, cause I'm gonna see you in the next video.